Hello, my name is Madison Tomlinson and I'm a student in the Human Services and Delivery Administration program at University of North Georgia. Whether you are planning to transfer from the Gainesville, Oconee, or Cumming campuses to the Dahlonega campus or to another college or university, I can provide you with the steps you need to make your college transfer a smooth, successful process. Begin your transfer homework early. If you research your transfer options well before you actually begin the transfer process, you won't overlook important information or create unnecessary stress. Schedule an appointment with the Office of Career Services to learn about your transfer options. You want to be sure to choose a transfer institution that is a good fit for you, and there are several areas to consider, such as the location, size, and cost of the institution. Do you prefer to be in a suburban setting, or do you like the city? Will you feel lost at a large institution, or do you want the diversity offered by several thousands of students? Can you afford the institution's tuition? Do you plan to live on campus, or are you planning to commute? Most importantly, make sure that the transfer institution offers the major that will help you achieve your career goals. After all, it doesn't really matter how much you like the institution if it doesn't offer the program of study you want to pursue. Talk to your faculty and/or professional advisor. Your faculty advisor will be the most knowledgeable resource for information about your specific program of study, although a professional advisor can also be helpful. Faculty advisors can make sure that you are on track with the program requirements of your current institution, and they can also provide information about courses that will satisfy requirements at your transfer institution. For example, a faculty advisor may be able to tell you which prerequisite courses to complete so that you're prepared for your major courses at the transfer institution. Faculty advisors can also provide experienced opinions on which transfer institutions may have the best programs for the major you wish to pursue. Always remember, however, that you are ultimately responsible for knowing the admissions and program requirements of the transfer institution, which is why Step 3 is so important. Contact the institution to which you intend to transfer and/or make a careful study of the information on their website. If possible, schedule a campus visit so that you can talk to departmental representatives in person and explore living arrangements if appropriate. Different institutions may have different requirements for the same major. For example, a business administration major at one school may be required to take Survey of Calculus, while at another school, Calculus 1 may be required. This means that you should be specific in your course selection. Of course, before you can transfer to an institution, you must be admitted, so it is important to contact the Office of Admissions and/or become knowledgeable about the admissions requirements and deadlines posted on the institution's website. Another area to explore is cost to attend and options for scholarships or financial aid. Remember, you should have your financial aid in order well before you register for classes. Organize your information and follow through with action. Once you have gathered all of the information you need, organize it by writing it down according to categories: admissions, tuition and fees, financial aid, scholarships, major program requirements, etc. You can also choose to print out the material from the transfer institution's website and organize it in a folder or binder. Once you have organized the information, you're ready to take your first actual step towards transfer, completing the admissions process. Make sure to check off items as they are submitted. Most institutions will have a website that shows you which items in the admissions process you have completed and which are still outstanding. Remember to ask the registrar's office at your current institution to send official transcripts to the transfer institution. Next, apply for your financial aid or scholarships if appropriate. Keep a record of everything you submit. If you speak with someone at the transfer institution, jot down the name, date, and time. When you are admitted and your financial aid is in place, congratulations, you're more than halfway there. Don't forget the details. If you plan to live on or near campus, you should make those arrangements as soon as possible after being admitted. This is another good reason to visit campus during your initial research into the institution. You will also need to look into meal plans that will work for you in terms of time and budget. Be sure to investigate the parking situation because you may have to pay a parking fee up front. Most importantly, be sure to sign up for the transfer student orientation. At orientation, you'll be able to accomplish seemingly small but very important items such as getting a student ID card. You'll also learn about the function and location of student resources such as advising and tutoring, and campus activities such as student clubs and organizations. Transfer orientation will also be your opportunity to meet with an academic advisor and register for classes. Once you have transferred, get involved to make the transition easier. Be sure to attend the transfer student orientation to learn exactly how your new institution works and to meet other transfer students. Touch base early and often with your academic advisor who can help you understand academic expectations, guide you through the program planning process, and connect you to campus resources. Finally, getting involved with student organizations and activities may be the single biggest factor in making your transition to a new institution an enjoyable process. Many institutions have student groups just for transfer students that provide information, mentoring, and social activities. Student organizations and activities connected to your major, such as the psychology club or the student newspaper, are also invaluable in providing a sense of belonging to your new institution. Most students are more than willing to share their experiences and introduce you to friends. I hope these steps help make your transfer experience a pleasant, successful one. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Academic Advising Center on your campus.